core drive space, which you should have. You got rid of that podcast. You know,
yeah. Great. Welcome to class, everybody. I'm Lauren with Raja Yoga with Lauren, and this is going to be an hour-long Vinyasa flow class focusing on heart opening. So in my weekly live meditation classes, we've been focusing a lot on heart opening, and we're continuing that with this practice here. Also wanted to remind you that I do have 4 weekly live classes, 2 meditation and 2 yoga classes. I'll put the link to sign up below. So let's begin today, standing in mountain pose. So, Tadasana. So have your feet up to a distance apart. Make sure that your ankles are directed underneath your hips. And take a moment, starting at the bottom of the body here. We're going to root down by lifting the toes and then placing the toes back. Imagining that there's 4 corners of the foot. 2 in the front part of the foot, 2 on either side of the heel. Find some lift in the arch. Now, lift the kneecaps by turning on the quads. Suck in the very low pelvic floor. Pulling up and in, suck in the belly. Inhale the arms up to, inhale the shoulders up to the ears, and then exhale up and float down the back. One more time. Inhale the shoulders up to the ears, exhale up the shoulder blades, melt down the back. Take a moment with an inhale, exhale, release the tension in the forehead of your jaw. Perfect. On an inhale, we'll sweep the arms up high to the sky. Bring the palms to touch, and on exhale, bring your hands down to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Great. So feeling this alignment here in the body. Feel the feet rooting down into the earth while you simultaneously feel the crown of the head beckoning up to the sky. Awesome. Hands can come down to the sides. On an inhale, we'll bring the right ear to the right shoulder. And then exhale, we'll roll the neck down, only a half circle, bringing the left ear to the left shoulder. One breath, one movement. Inhale to roll over to the right. Exhale to roll over to the left. Keeping the rest of the body still. Just move with your breath. One movement per inhale, one movement per exhale. And after your next exhale, just bring the head back to neutral in the center. Again, moving one movement with breath. We'll inhale the arms up high. Exhaling the arms down. Moving with breath, inhaling the arms up. And exhaling the arms down. On the inhale this time, we'll bring the arms up and we'll bring the hands to clasp at the top. And you can leave your trigger finger out. So, other fingers to clasp. So we'll inhale deeply. Exhale, bend over towards your right side, from the length of the left body. Inhale it back up. Exhale to the other side. Moving with breath here, gently opening the side bodies. Inhale to come up. Exhale to bend over. Coming around, moving with your own breath. On your next inhale, come back to center, and then exhale the arms back down to your side. Now coming up to the top of your mat here, we're going to again make sure that the feet are hips width distance apart. Really engage the low belly here. Inhale the arms up high. Exhale, bring the arms to cactus, back bend. And inhale back up. And as we exhale, we hinge the weights of the flat back, coming down to forward fold, Uttanasana. So we're going to hang out here for a couple minutes. So I encourage you to bend deeply into the knees so that the belly comes flat with the quads, and then straighten the legs. and see how far you can get. It's okay to have bent knees here. And I also want to encourage you, we're just spending some time to open up the hamstrings. So let the head hang heavy. Let the head be the weight that kind of pulls, gently opens the back of the hamstrings here. But don't overdo it, find your edge. So letting the head hang heavy, you can also grab opposite elbows and add a little sway. Really breathe into this here where you feel the hamstrings opening. Let's release the hands. We're going to bend deeply into the right knee, keeping the left knee straight. With the right hand on the mat, we're going to twist and peel the left hand open to the sky. Breathe here. Reminder to be gentle with your hamstrings. We're just warming up the body right now. And then on your next exhale, bring the left hand down to the mat. Now straightening the right leg and bending deeply into the left leg. We peel the right arm open and twist over to the right. Breathing here. Inhale, and then exhale, bring both hands back down to the mat. Inhale to rise halfway to a flat back. Exhale, we're gonna plant the hands, bend the knees, step back, both legs into a high plank. And then we're just gonna slowly lower all the way to your belly. I'm tucking the toes here. Deep inhale, deep exhale here. And so now, pushing up onto the knees, we're going to bring the toes to touch, but the knees are going to go to the outer edges of the mat. And then the hips are going to sink back into child's pose. Hips back towards the heels, extend the arms long in front of you, and then just let the forehead rest on the mat. Really connect with your breath here. So just an explanation here, this is child's pose. This is a pose that you can take anytime during the practice if the intensity level gets too much for you or you just need a mental break. So child's pose is always acceptable at any time in the yoga class. A couple more breaths here. And now we'll come up to hands and knees, tabletop. So just take a moment. We want the fingers extending away from each other. So open the fingers and make sure that those wrists are directly underneath the shoulders and that the knees are directly underneath the hips. And now, energetically, with your hands flat on the mat, kind of pull your pinky and thumb towards each other. Kind of feel some suction in the cup underneath your hand. Nice, so we're gonna continue here with cat-cow. So as we inhale, the belly comes down towards the mat, the back arches, and the heart shines forward. On the exhale, the back rounds and the navel comes all the way up towards the spine and the ceiling. So inhale to arch and lower the belly. Exhale to round the back up towards the ceiling. Moving with your breath. Inhale, out. Exhale. Moving here with the rhythm of your own breath. Feel free to take some organic movement too. Whatever you need to kind of work out the kinks in the body. So a couple more rounds here. And on your next exhale, come back to a neutral spine here in tabletop. We're gonna zip the legs together now, bring the legs to touch, and sit back on the heels for just a moment. So the left hand's gonna come behind us, and the right arm's gonna come up, and then hook the left kneecap. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can also sit in just a cross-legged position. So we can bring the left hand behind us, the right hand comes to the top of the knee, and as we twist here, we start the twist from the very lowest part of the spine and move up. So suck in that low belly and pelvic floor, get some length through the crown, inhale, extend through the crown, and exhale, twist. Each inhale, we extend the spine higher, and exhale, we just find a little more twist. And really think of it coming from the very bottom here. And then your next inhale, inhale those arms back up high, coming out of the twist, back to center. Exhale, both palms to the knees. Now we can place the right arm directly behind the sits bones and bring the left palm to the top of the right knee. So again, extend high through the crown of the head. Start that twist from the very lowest part of the spine, moving upwards, and let your gaze go over your back right shoulder. Inhale to rise up, exhale to twist. And on your next inhale, raise those arms back up, coming out of the twist to center, and then exhale, the palms back to the knees. So from here, you can roll over your shins or just make your way back to a tabletop position here. Set up that posture correctly. On an inhale, the left arm extends forward, and then the right heel extends back. Feel one line of energy here, starting from the fingertips of the left hand all the way out the heel of the right foot. Stabilize the core here and use that as your source of balance. On an inhale, extending in both directions, and then exhale, bring the elbow knee to crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, extend. Couple more times. 2. Inhale, last one. Exhale, bring the knee to touch. And then inhale, return back here. Beautiful. Staying strong here. Couple more breaths. Your option to stay here where you are or bend deeply into the right knee, reach back with the left hand. Give yourself a little bit of a quad stretch. Open the heart forward. And on your next inhale, with control, extend that out both directions. And then exhale, come back down to all fours. Bring the toes to touch, the knees to the outer edge of the mat, and sink back into child's pose. Deep inhale, deep exhale here. On your next inhale, return back to all fours. Okay. For this time, we're going to inhale the right arm forward and the left heel back, creating one line and solid foundation. Imagine the balance starting from the core and radiating out in all directions. Inhale to extend the energy outward. Exhale to bring the right elbow to the left knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Couple more times here, guys. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. One last time. Reset one line of energy, keeping the right arm and the left leg up. Option to stay here or bend into the left knee. Reach back for the foot with the right hand. Shine your heart forward. Breathe here as you give yourself a quad stretch. On your next inhale, extend out and long, and then exhale, returning back to all fours. Great. So from here, we're going to move into kneeling Ardha Chandrasana or kneeling half moon. So the right palm and the right knee will stay on the mat. We'll bring the inner edge of the left foot on the mat behind the right foot, and then the left hand comes to the left hip. Here's what we're doing here. The hips are stacked on top of each other. So my hip is not down like this, it's up, shining towards the ceiling, as if my back was flat against an imaginary wall. So option to stay here, just kind of feel that stability. Whoop, if you fall like me, it's totally fine. Or option to engage in your core and rise that left leg up off the mat. And then just breathe here. Holding for a few seconds. Exhale, ooh, it's okay. Sound really like B2B. Exhale, come out of that, returning to all fours. Great work. So we're going to take that on the other side. Rooting down through the left palm and the left knee. The right foot comes to behind the left foot, on the inner edge of the right foot. Stack your hips on top. 1, 2. Stay here if you like. Or you can inhale the right foot off on the mat. Try to make it straight as possible. Inhale the arm up. Breathe here. And on your next exhale, you can bring the foot down, returning back to all fours. Great work. Child's pose again. Bringing the toes to touch. Sink back on those heels. With an inhale, return back to all fours, tabletop position. From here, the toes will tuck and the hips will go up, back, and high. Straightening the legs into our first down dog of the day. Remember, extend the fingers outwards. Make sure that the elbows are not hunched up by the ears. Broaden the shoulders. I'm sorry, that the shoulders aren't hunched up by the ears. Broaden the shoulders. Away from the ears. Let the heels beckon down towards the ground and then press on the forearms, gently extending the heart towards the quads. Gaze in between the feet. A couple more breaths here. And now, walk your hands backwards to meet your feet once again in a forward fold. And the feet can remain hips distance apart for this one. Let the head hang heavy. Gently rock back and forth and see if you can transfer the weight more towards the balls of the feet. This will give a more of a stretch in the hamstrings. Inhale to halfway lift to a flat back. Exhale to fold back down. And then we inhale to rise all the way back up. And then bringing the hands to heart center. Before we move into our sun salutations and our vinyasa flow, take a second and connect with an intention here. What is it that you're looking to cultivate in this practice? This is also a really good time to take a sip of water or whatever you have with you. So take a second. My intention for today is just self-love, strengthening my self-love muscle every time I do a yoga practice or something good for myself. And I also invite you to connect with the breath. The yogi breath, which is also called Ujjayi Pranayama, is an audible inhale and an audible exhale. And it comes from constricting the back of the throat. It's the same thing you do when you try to fog up glass with your breath and you're like, it's that same thing except with the mouth closed. So try that and see if it makes sense for you. Also, whenever we do return back to studio classes, it's okay to hear other people breathe and for them to hear you. I always like to say that when your neighbor can hear you breathe, it reminds them to breathe. So for this next portion here, we're going to really be using one breath, one movement, okay? All right. So on the inhale, the arms come up high to the sky. Exhale, we fold down with a flat back. Tapping the earth, inhale, we lift halfway. And then exhale, we plant the hands and walk them all the way back out to a high plank. From here, we're going to inhale to gently come forward on the toes to bring the shoulders forward a little bit. And then exhale, the elbows hug it in, and we go all the way down. Untuck the feet. Inhale, shine the heart forward, low cobra. And then exhale, we return and push all the way back up to downward facing dog. 3 deep inhales, deep exhales here. On your next inhale, the right leg comes up and back. Exhale, the right foot sticks all the way to the front in between the hands, and the left foot connects with it. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, we rise all the way up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, hands to rise up. Exhale to dive with a flat back. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, we plant the hands, stepping back to plank. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to lower all the way down. Untuck the toes and inhale to baby cobra. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Great work, yogis. 3 deep inhales, deep exhales here. On your next inhale, bring the right leg up, back, and high, and then exhale, step through to meet the hands. Drop the left back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale the arms up high. Exhale, cactus arms, open the heart. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, we raise the arms. Exhale, we open the heart. Inhale the arms up, and this time we exhale. Plant the hands. Come back up onto the ball of the foot. Step back. Your choice to lower through to cobra or to halfway to chaturanga to upward facing dog. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Couple deep inhales, couple deep exhales here. So in these sun salutations, we're just adding a couple pulsing to cactus arms in the Anjali Mudra. I'm sorry, in the Anjali Asana or low lunge. So, returning here to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg back up and high. Exhale, step it through. Drop the right back knee, untuck, and rise. Exhale like cactus. Inhale, rise. Exhaling. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale like cactus. Inhale, and now we put the hands, turning the foot, stepping back. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. Take a few cleansing breaths here. Deep inhale, deep exhale. On your next inhale, raise the right leg up, back, and high. Exhale, step it through. Staying high on the back left knee. Inhale up, crescent lunge. Exhale. Exhale. Inhaling this time up, and then exhale to come down to take your flow. Meeting back in downward facing dog. All right, here's our last flow, yogis. Take a couple deep breaths here. On your next inhale, the left leg comes up, back and high. Exhale, step it between the hands. Inhale to rise up high. Exhale, practice. Moving with your breath. On your next inhale, raise the arms high. Plant and frame the foot. Step back, take your flow, or just step back to downward facing dog. Your choice. Exhaling. Downward facing dog. Coming back to the knees. Take a child's pose here. Excellent work. Are you ready? And now I'm going to turn off my heater because I'm roasting. Take this opportunity just to grab a sip of water. And then once you've had a sip of water, just meet us back in a child's pose. All right, so we're turning back to child's pose here. Come out of it and from child's pose, press yourself back, downward facing dog. And then just make your way to the top of the mat. You can walk the feet up or whatever you want to do. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Inhale. We'll rise all the way up. Exhale, hands, heart center, Anjali Mudra. Great work, yogis. So, from here, we're going to root down through the left foot. And then we're going to inhale the right knee up and high. And then exhale, we're going to step backwards as low as possible, coming into a high lunge. Inhale the arms up, and then exhale, bring the arms behind the low back and clasp them together. Now inhale deeply, exhale, pull down and open the heart space. Couple breaths here. 90 degrees in the left front knee, up in the ball of the back. Release and inhale the arms back up. Exhale the hands to prayer center. And then on inhale, see if you can drag the toe all the way back up. Returning to 90 degrees in the front. Exhale, push the energy forward and the right leg straight. Inhale, the right leg up. Exhale, plant it down. Good, a little fun with balance here. Woo! I have my heater way too high. Goodness. All right, I'm also right underneath this greenhouse effect. All right, cool. So again, deep inhale, deep exhale here, hands, the heart center. Root down through the right foot. Find the four corners of the right foot. Inhale the left knee up to 90. Great job. Exhaling, we'll slowly step backwards. As slow as possible while we bring the arms overhead into a high lunge. Great. 90-degree bend in the right front knee. Inhaling, we sink into the lunge. Exhale, the hands come around the back to clasp. Inhale. Bring the hands down and open the heart. Couple breaths here. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, bring them back up. Down, heart center. All right, now inhale. See if you can, move them out. See if you can drag the left toes all the way up. Back up to 90 degrees. Inhale and exhale, push the energy out. Inhale, back up to 90. And exhale, we plant. Great work, yogis. Shake out both feet if you'd like to. Fantastic. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to step the left foot backwards and bring it to so that the outer edge of the left foot is parallel to the back side of the mat. Setting up for warrior two here. So 90-degree bend in the front right knee. Left leg is straight. Push the foot at 90 degrees. Bring the arms out wide. Gaze goes over the fingertips. Look down and make sure you can see your right big toe. If not, push your right knee outwards toward your back. Beautiful. So, inhale, extend energy long out of both fingertips. Exhale, bring the right forearm to the right knee and the left bicep over the left ear. Fighting pose. Inhale, come back up to warrior two. Straighten the right front knee. Setting up for Trikonasana, we hinge forward at the waist and then rotate, bringing the right fingertips to the inside of the right leg. Your hand can be next to your shin, on the floor. But what we're going for here is a stretch in the left side body. So it doesn't matter really how low you get to the ground. Some people mistake that as the point of the pose. It's actually to get stretched through here, this part. Couple breaths here. Stay with your breath. On your next inhale, bend into the right front knee, coming back to warrior two. Straighten once more into the right front leg, and then pivot your right toe so that we're now in just a wide legged position. Great. From here, inhale your arms up high. Then exhale, we come down into cactus arms as we squat into goddess. So inhale, rise up. Exhale, knees and elbows bend. Inhaling up. Exhale, bend. Inhaling up. Exhale, bend. One more time, inhaling up. And we exhale and stay. Couple pulses here. And then inhale, we can rise back up. Let's exhale and bring the hands to the hips. So from here, with a flat back, we're just going to hinge at the waist and come all the way down into a wide-legged forward fold. Bring the crown of the head towards the earth. Let the head and the arms be heavy. And now we're going to plant the left hand directly underneath the heart space. And then open the heart up to the right. Bring the right hand all the way up to the ceiling. Feel the stretch in the left inner thigh. Couple breaths here. And then on your next exhale, bring the right hand down below the heart and let the left one peel open, opening the heart to the left. See if you can create one straight line from your right hand to your left fingertips. One more breath. On your next exhale, bring both hands down to the mat. One more deep fold here. Then bring the hands back to the hips and very slowly rise back up to stand. From here, the right foot stays where it is, but the left foot pivots, turning into warrior two on the left side. Something to remember in warrior. The headlights in warrior two, guys, headlights of the hips are pointed to the side, not the front. So the headlights of the hips are pointed to the side, but the gaze is to the front. That can be a little confusing sometimes. Inhale, feel the line of energy from both, extending out from both fingertips on both hands. Exhale, left forearm, left knee. Right arm comes over, bicep towards the ear. One line of energy from the top of the right fingers to the left pinky toe. And then inhale, coming back up to warrior two. We will straighten the left front leg. Hinge forward at the waist. Rotate down into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Remember, doesn't matter where the left hand goes, shin, foot, inside of the left leg. We want the stretch to be in the right side body, not how far down we can get our left hand. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. Bend into the left knee to come back up to warrior 2. Pivot the left foot back, and then come back to center. Hop, step, shimmy, whatever you want to do. Great work. So I'm going to face this way so that you guys can see me, but you'll want to return to the front of your mat. Whew. And it is roasting here at that fan. So, all right, so yeah, actually return to the front of your mat. Just a little bit more core work here to set us up for arm bounds. Ooh, thank you. This is great. All right, so inhale the arms up high. Exhale, we fold the flat back and plant the hands, stepping back to downward facing dog. So from downward dog here, you're going to inhale the right leg up and back, and we're going to exhale the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more time. Inhaling back, exhaling knee to elbow. Inhaling back to three-legged dog. And this time we're going to bring the knee through and step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Nice. So from here, the left palm is going to come directly underneath the heart space. We're going to open heart up to the right. Right hand comes up all the way high to the sky. We twist and open heart to the right. Your option to stay here for a few breaths, or to plant down and rise up to revolved lunge. Using your core to get there. All right, on your next exhale, bring the palm back if you went up to the revolved lunge. And then exhale, bring the right hand to meet the left. So both hands are the inside of the right foot. Bring the left back knee down, untuck the left toes. Your right foot should be on the outer edge of your mat. Come onto the outside knife edge of your right foot and let that knee fall open. Coming down into lizard here. So we're opening external rotation of the right hip. You can stay here, or if you'd like, you can come down onto your forearms if you have that range. This is also a great time to use a block to kind of prop yourself up. Do you want a block? Okay. So just a couple breaths here. And when you're ready, you can come back up onto both hands and heel toe your right foot towards the center so that your hands are now framing your right foot. Come up high on the ball of the left foot, and then just step back, downward facing dog. Great work. Couple deep breaths here. All right. Great work. On your next inhale, the left heel comes up back and high. And then exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhaling up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhaling up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhaling up. And this time we step the left foot on the outside. Great. Stay high on that back right ball of the foot. Right hand comes underneath the heart space. Peel the heart open to the left. Left arm leans away. Couple breaths here. Option to stay here, or to use your core muscles to come up to revolved lunge. If you were in revolved lunge, bring the right hand back down. Bring the left hand down so that both hands are to the inside of the left foot. Looking down on the right back knee, untucking the right back toes. Splay out the left hip. Come onto the outer knife edge of the left foot. Stay here if you like. External opening of the hip, or come down onto your forearms. Wherever you are, it's all good. And then you can come high back up onto both hands. Heel toe, the left foot towards the midline of the mat, framing the left foot. Come back up on the ball of the right foot, and then just step back. Downward facing dog. Couple deep inhales to the exhales here. All right, stepping the hands back to meet the feet. Hang out here. Gently lift halfway. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to round hand. Exhaling, hand starts center. Great work. So moving into Malasana, yogi squat. You can just step your feet toward the outer edges of your mat. The toes are pointed 45 degrees outward. We're going to inhale the arms up very high. Exhale, bring in the palms down through heart center. We bend deeply into the knees. Bring in the sits bones down as close to the floor as possible. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can also take a block on the highest setting and come down like this. Do you want a block? Okay. So this is Malasana yogi squat. The elbows live in the inside crooks of the knees. Couple breaths here. So from here, you're welcome to stay in Malasana, or you're welcome to work with crow pose. So in crow pose, we're going to bring the toes closer to each other. We're going to really reach down through the hands with the fingertips wide. Reaching down into the knuckles and the palms. We're going to bring the hips high. And our goal is to put the knee as high up on the forearm as possible by just leaning into this. Keeping the core really strong. You can come out of it. You can go back in. Okay, so just play with that a couple times if you'd like. Whenever you're done, you can go at your own pace. Come into round pose. So it's just like child's pose, except the knees are completely together and the forehead just comes down to the knees. And the hands go back to the heels. Great work. So now you can come, bring the torso up high. And we're going to work with camel pose, which is going to be kind of the first of the back bends that we're going to finish this class with today. So come up high on the knees and bring the knees hips width distance apart. If you're a beginner at camel pose, I recommend you curl the toes under, but you can do it either way. And so in camel pose, we're going to be high up on the knees, hips width distance apart. Bring the butt of the hand to the top of the sits bones. Act like there's a rubber band around your elbows. Leave them close to each other. And then find the heart opening here. Back bend. So this is where, excuse me, this is where you could be today. Just opening that heart. Or, if you'd like, you can bring one hand down to one heel and kind of stiffen the arm up. You can return to the top and switch sides. Or if you'd like to take the full expression of the pose, you can initiate your back and then reach it down, grabbing both heels. Press the heart up and forward. It's really important to remember in this pose that the back bend is not here in the low back. It should originate from the bra line or the top of the ribs. So you really want to press the heart up and forward. And breathing can get constricted in back bends. It happens to me every time. Just do your breath. Do your breath. Do your best to maintain your breath. And then, return to rabbit when you're done playing with the steer. Great work. So now, from rabbit, I invite you to make your way all the way down to the belly. So walking the hands out. Come down all the way to the belly. You can put your hands like a pillow to bring the forehead to. Just take a couple cleansing breaths here. So from here, we're going to bring the palms underneath the shoulders. The palms flat underneath the shoulders. The legs can remain open, so the toes can be on the outer edges of the mat. And then we're just going to straighten our arms to rise up into seal pose. So this is gentle. We don't want to overdo it or jump into the low back. Breathe into the heart here, guys. Let the heart open. And then bend into the elbows, coming back onto the belly. So now, another fun, or not so fun, back bend, heart opener. We're going to go into bow pose. So bend deeply into your left knee. Grab your left foot with your left hand, and you want to just grab around the top of the foot. Bend deeply into the right knee. Grab the right foot with the right hand, and then on an inhale, we're going to kick the feet into the hands and come up. Staying here for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, release, but keep your hands on the feet. Couple deep breaths here. And we'll just set up like this. One more time. Inhale the kick. 1, 2, 3. Now, say hi. See if you can roll over to your left side. Coming back to center. Roll over to your right side. Come back to center. And release. Use your hands as a pillow again. Great work. And so now for the cool down. We're moving towards Shavasana, never fear. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating about this. Over here. This is a good detox. All right, so roll over onto your back, everybody. We're getting it. So come onto your back. The knees can be bent. And so we're going to move into shoulder stand here. Shoulder stand is awesome because it's one of the first real inversions that people learn in yoga. So for shoulder stand, what we're going to do is, it's not always graceful getting into it until you get better at it, but you bring the hips up off the ground, and you want to roll the hips back, and then see how my hands have become my elbows have become like a shelf. The hands come to the top of the low back here. So this is getting in a shoulder stand. Then the goal is to use the core muscles to straighten. We want to have as straight of a line as possible. We want the hips over the shoulders and the ankles over the hips if possible. So we're coming from like here to straightening as much as we can. We're going to just hang out here. If you have cloud pose in your practice, you can take that. Otherwise, just hang out here, trying to get as straight as possible. But don't put too much strain on the neck. If this hurts at all, just come out of it. And then the next goal is to come down as slow as you can. And lastly, we're going to set up for fish pose, which is a passive pose. So from laying down here, the hands stay flat on the mat, but we just bring them underneath the bum. So palms down, underneath the bum. Then we're going to raise the chest up and bring the elbows in towards each other so that they're once again kind of acting like a shelf. See how the heart is the highest part of this pose. We let the head hang completely back and beckon the crown of the head towards the top of the mat. And we point the toes. So the heart chakra is shining high, the throat chakra is open, and we relax into this. Breathe, guys. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, just come out of that. Come down to your flat back. Extend the legs long, extend the arms up high overhead, taking a big stretch. Then we're going to bring the right knee into the chest and hug the right knee. Beautiful. Let's take half happy baby here. So let the right foot come up to the ceiling. We're going to grab the outside edge of the right foot with our hand, but let our elbow be on the inside of the right knee. All right. Return the right knee hugged into the chest, and then let your right arm go away, then use your left hand to guide your right knee across to the left side of your body. Supine twist. So something to remember here, guys, is that the right knee is going to come completely off the mat, but the right shoulder should be on the mat. That's how we make sure we get the twist here. And then the knees going to the left, but the gaze goes to the right. Beautiful opposites here in this pose. Breathe here. Really take this time to fill all of your lung capacity. Breathe big into the low belly, and it's going to bring more oxygen to your cells. On your next inhale, come out of that and hug both knees into the chest. Exhale the right leg long. Weaving the left knee into the chest. Let's take half happy baby on the left side. Grab the outside edge of the left foot with the hand, but let the left elbow be inside the left knee. Don't forget to give yourself an oxygen here. Balloon out that low belly. Breathe, and then breathe into the high chest. Really use your whole lung capacity. All right, so let's bend into that left knee again. Hugging into the chest one more time. Left arm drops out to the side. Right hand guides the left knee across the body. So remember, left hip comes completely off the mat, but left shoulder stays down. This is the twisting effect. The left knee has gone over to your right, and then your gaze goes over to the left. Breathe into this twist here, guys. On your next inhale, come back to center, bring both knees into the chest, and kind of rock back and forth to massage the low back. And now take your time to set up for your perfect Shavasana. So this is the ending meditation, just a quick meditation that we end all classes with. So in Shavasana, you'll lay flat on the mat. So go ahead and close the eyes. So lay flat on the mat, close the eyes. Take this time to make any adjustments that you need. So let the feet splay open normally. Let the arms be 45 degrees on both sides of the body, palms facing up. Let the shoulders be broad across your back. And feel the weight of the body settling here. Settling, deepening into the mat. So feel every place that the body comes in contact with the mat, just sinking down. Feel every organ in the body sinking down. But simultaneously, feel the front part of your body, especially the heart space, rising up. And here, for just the next 5 minutes, connect with the breath. The job here is to not try to change the breath in any way. Just to let it flow in and out as naturally as possible. But to stay with the breath intently following the rhythm of your own body. The breath is like your own personal stopwatch. It's like your own personal cadence. So just tune into that. Track that and follow that for a few rounds of breath. Keeping in touch with your natural rhythm will now add a focus on the heart space. So with every inhale, the breath expands outward from your heart space. And with every exhale, it returns from outward all the way back into the core of the heart, the seat of the soul, who you are. This is your place of peace, safety, your innate nature that you can always tap back into. So let the breath bathe the heart in oxygen, expanding and contracting, in and out, calm and slow, long and deep. Rest in this connection to yourself. Let each inhale and exhale coming from this heart further relax your body. Check the forehead and the muscles of the face. Check the jaw, let it go. Check the hands, let them go. Sinking down the back, rising up in the heart. Let the breath soften the heart even more. If there's a heaviness or a tension there, that's okay. Use the breath to just gently soften and shape it. Gently pass a little bit of it at a time. And I invite you to just a minute longer sit in your own silence, keeping time with your breath and your heart. And if the mind wanders as it will, just come back to that, just for about a minute here. if the mind is wandering, that's okay. So one more invitation to bring it back to a place of stillness and connection with the heart, just for a second. And so now begin to deepen your breath. Matching inhale with exhale, making them the same length. And I invite you to take a big good morning stretch, arms overhead, legs long. And in your own time, just kind of roll to the side and tuck into a fetal position. And use your bicep as a pillow. This is what we do at the end of every yoga class. We rest in our Shavasana meditation, and then we roll over, and then eventually make our way to seat. And we do this because it's a symbolic death at rebirth. And it's just a reminder to shed anything that's no longer serving you through this practice. So gently make your way back up to meet me in a seated position. And you can leave the eyes closed. Just come to as tall seat as possible and bring your hands to the heart space. I really appreciate you guys practicing with me today. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, everybody. If you have any questions about any of the poses or anything else, feel free to leave them in the comment section, and I will answer them for you. And also, don't forget below is a link to join the live classes. I don't know about you guys, but live classes are just so much more energizing for me. I definitely am more accountable. I push myself a little bit more, and I'm so much more engaged. And I'll be available in my live classes before and after to answer questions. So thanks again. See you guys next time.